Sometimes the darkest secrets hide behind the most ordinary faces. This is the story of Dmitry and Natalia Baksheev, a Russian couple who lived like any other pair of neighbors but secretly committed some of the most disturbing crimes of the 21st century. For almost 2 decades they hunted, dismembered, ate, and even sold the flesh of their victims. Their neighbors thought they were strange, but no one could imagine the nightmare inside their apartment. Natalia was born in 1975. For years she worked as the head nurse at the Krasnodar Higher Military Aviation School. A respectable job, but alcohol addiction destroyed her career, and eventually her life. Dmitry, 7 years younger, was born in 1982. As a teenager, he was already in trouble, stealing from shops and cars. He never really faced justice. Together they became a toxic and dangerous pair. They met, moved in together, and since 2012 they lived in a small dormitory apartment that Natalia inherited from her ex-husband. The couple barely spoke with their community. They were asocial, reclusive, but when they did interact, they seemed harmless. No one suspected what was happening behind closed doors. As money dried up, Natalia started baking meat pies for her neighbors. She claimed she used whatever she could find. The truth, human flesh. Investigators would later reveal that she provided meat not only to locals, but also to restaurants and even to the military base where she once worked as a nurse. Imagine sitting at a restaurant and not knowing what's on your plate. For years, their crimes went unnoticed, until 2017, when they made a single mistake that exposed everything. That September, Dmitry met a 35-year-old waitress named Elena Baksheeva. He invited her to their home. The night turned into heavy drinking, and at some point, an argument erupted between Elena and Natalia. Fueled by rage and alcohol, Natalia ordered Dmitry to kill her. Together, they stabbed Elena repeatedly until she lay lifeless on the floor. But the horror didn't end there. They carved her body, cooked parts of it, and stored the rest in their refrigerator. Dmitry often took photos of their gruesome activities. He documented everything, from mutilated bodies to the meals they prepared. But fate caught up with him. One day, he lost his phone. A construction worker found it and couldn't believe what he saw in the gallery. Photos of dismembered victims, pictures of Natalia posing with body parts, and one infamous photo of Dmitry with a human hand in his mouth pretending to take a bite. That phone was handed over to the police. And the nightmare of the cannibal couple finally came to light. When authorities raided their apartment, they were shocked. The small, filthy room was a house of horrors. Inside the kitchen, they found 7 packages containing human remains and 19 fragments of human skin. Some pieces were preserved as trophies. Others were prepared as food. The couple confessed to killing multiple victims. They admitted to eating parts of their bodies and selling the rest. Forensic evidence confirmed that Elena was stabbed multiple times before being dismembered. And investigators suspected the number of victims could be far higher than they ever confessed. The trial shocked Russia. The world read about the cannibal couple of Krasnodar. But despite the scale of their crimes, their sentence was lighter than many expected. Natalia was sentenced to 10 years in prison, Dmitry to 12. Many believed they deserved far more. Today they remain behind bars. Their story, however, lives on a chilling reminder that monsters don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they look like your neighbors. If you want to hear more chilling cases like this, with every disturbing detail, check out my YouTube channel.